Good morning. As we begin to settle in to conscious breathing, you may visualize that beautiful infinite energy running through you as you. And as you take this conscious breath, allow your hand to magnetize to this space on your body where it desires to be. And as so many times before, see the energy field, the infinite field of possibilities in you, moving through you as you, where you become this column of light. And that center point where your hand is, allowing it to run through, cross, and then come back around with each breath. As you're rooted in this love, then allow that infinite field of possibilities that runs through you as you to go out in front and loop behind. Feel the expansive energy of love, light. As your vibration rises, so does your consciousness, so does your awareness. As your vibration rises, anything that is not vibrating in love, anything that's vibrating in worry, control, fear, melts away. We give you this awareness when you take conscious breaths. We want to offer another awareness. Why your hand goes to the center point of your body, where your energy field is the point of power in that moment, or again, where the energy is needed to balance and love. But it truly becomes your root, very similar to tree roots. Let's say that we are not rooted at this center power point inside, and we send out intentions into the world. And if we do this without the root, without releasing all ego and the need to control, and we just come present in this space, this point of empowerment, and we use your hand as an example to give you a physical example. But when we send things out without being rooted, literally a tornado, a hurricane of energy can be created that can be destructive. It's not known or intended. It's just a confusion of power. So again, when you're here in your center and you release all attachment and you breathe this in your knowingness, again, as your vibration rises, anything that is of fear, earth created fear, man, woman created fear, melts away, and the energy goes out like a gentle breeze through the leaves, like a gentle wave in the ocean, like the gentle ripples in a pond, like watching a fire with its very gentle dancing flames. When you become conscious of this power, this is where it's rooted, from the center point of you. Again, if it's not rooted, from releasing all attachment to earthly concerns, it can go out like a wild flame, like a storm. And we want to give you awareness. This is not punishment at all, ever. This is not what some would say is bad karma coming back because of quote unquote bad things. The universe is just mirroring how this energy goes out into the world. And attachments to any kind of fear, it just mirrors that back. Again, not in punishment, but just in like attracting like, cause and effect. When some begin this path, that is sometimes misunderstood as this law of attraction turns into manifestation of things. And we remind where the root of that is. If there's a manifestation, a desire to manifest from a place of control, even what is disguised as loving control, there is no such thing. But many believe there is. So when we desire to manifest something, if we're manifesting this in the root of what we desire, if we feel like we manifest this, then we're good enough. Then we finally have value. You can see where that is a confusion, because you are valuable and worthy already. But there's an illusion of lack. In the manifestation, what you're pulling towards you is to satisfy that lack. The lessons will seemingly come, even though we don't call them lessons. We just call it mirroring. And it will create more fear of not being good enough, not being worthy. So we invite you to radically know your worth, not in comparison of anything or anyone, but to go inside and know you are loved. And you bring your hand to the point of power in your body at that moment, and you just breathe. An in and out breath of gratitude as you are the walking blessing and miracle of manifestation. And when you remember this and you breathe from the place of releasing all attachments, all control, and you play in this infinite field of possibilities of love, this is your power. And we invite you to recognize if you have flames seemingly around you, coming towards you, a storm coming towards you. We ask that you do not judge it from a place of shame or guilt, but you recognize, okay, let me go back to my point of power. Thank the universe for this mirror, and go back in and release. I am here. I am worthy. I am love. Just breathe this in and know. And remember, we ask that you not judge other storms and flames, that you open your heart to your brothers and sisters that have even begun this path but may not understand their power and are tempted, as we all have been on this experience of life, to control. And as you walk into the room in your point of power and your infinite field of possibilities, your brother and your sister will feel it. And no words need to be exchanged. You are the walking infinite field of love, unconditional love. And this is the ripple effect that you have. And we give gratitude for this understanding and embrace this love. Take a few more moments to breathe this and knowingness in. We have one more awareness as we leave, as we are sensing. Again, if there's a temptation to be frustrated with oneself, we invite you to transmute that frustration and just put it in the infinite field of possibilities and watch what our field, your field, the universe's field does with that energy of frustration. You may even visualize seeing a word, frustration, and put it in the field and watch what happens. Every letter, every tone separates from the other, releases control. And then each of those tones in frustration begins to vibrate differently and releases and melts into this infinite field of possibilities, into creation. We invite you to do this as you smile and love and witness yourself through this opportunities of this higher vibration that you actually are. So we invite you again as we leave you for now in this way. As you breathe, smile. Smile. Allow the insides of you to smile. Feel the infinite amount of love pouring towards you, in you, around you. And you can't help but vibrate that out in a smile. So much love, and so it is.